Alright, once again, I want to give a glory and all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makar Kadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutation going out to the Archeum and the four corners of the earth, and the teaching and teaching us gospel and sincerity and in truth. Alright, this is Brother Rai from GMSchannel.com. Alright, the demons are plaguing with my device to make videos, keep cutting off, and I just keep going at it and fight these demons. Alright. On this topic I'm going on to here is Doomsday clock 2 minutes to midnight. Alright, and we're seeing war is in the air, is overflowing right now. Alright, the pot is overflowing because it's boiling all the time. Alright. So I'm gonna kick it off with the first precept. Alright. This is Revelation chapter 9. I start at verse 12. It says, one war is past, which means one war, World War One, alright, has passed. And behold, there come 2 wars more hereafter. Alright. Now we see it at World War One, we see it at World War Two. Alright, and this is the beginning of World War Three. Alright, we're seeing that the US looking to go into Venezuela, and there's only one agenda they're behind. You understand? But the scripture said they are greedy dogs. It's the oil. Alright? It's the oil they're after. You understand? The word that make America great again. The Trump administration. Alright? Now these devils, is about to come out of the shell. To really show who they are. Understand? And we're on the verge of World War III. Right? I just want to show a little short clip before going with any other more precepts, and just to show these devils, the wicked that rule in the earth right now, what they are about to do, what is their agenda. Understand? And men of great millstone, starting from the apostles, come right down. We have been prophesying that this is the time. Jacob's shovel, alright. The implementing of the RFID microchip, alright, which is the mark of the beast, martial law, World War III. Alright. And these prophecies is about to fulfill. Alright, they are at our doorsteps. Alright, war, bloodshed, the famine, and everything going to happen simultaneously. Understand? At once. But right now, as we're seeing that Iran and Russia is back in Venezuela. Understand? Even China. Because it's the East versus the West. And the West versus the East, you could say it, what to play. Alright? That's what I show this little clip here, just to show, what is this trickery that these devils have. You understand? And a lot of people ain't really seeing what is really going on. They have eyes to see, and they have eyes that can't see, and they have ears that can't hear. Understand? But let me just show this little clip here, and I'll move on with the rest of the script precepts that I have like here.
The entire world has been divided over Venezuela, some in support of the Zayo pig puppet, Juan Guaido, who the Satanic West are backing, and others supporting Nicolas Maduro, rightfully. Just look at the map. It's looking like East versus West, with Russia, Turkey, Iran, China on one side, and the
It's not that it's looking so, that is how it is. Alright? Scriptures say, nation shall rise against nation. You understand? And we see India say, you understand? Prophecy is fulfilling.
imperialist regimes on the other side. Interesting to see, Israel hasn't chosen sides here, whilst all the countries that support Israel have chosen Juan Guaido. I wonder why Netanyahu is silent. All of a sudden, the United States Secretary of State Mike Pompeo.
Why he's silent? Because he already done with the Americans. You understand? He done already done with the Americans. He in the middle of, he's the only one in the middle of in the east, in the center of everybody else that are against the America. You understand? They settle at the center of everybody else who are against the Americans. You understand? So they either keep their peace so they can get blotted out. Alright?
Announced that Abrams would lead the U.S. efforts on Venezuela days after the United States recognized Juan Guaido as the interim president of the country.
Elliot Abrams is coming aboard to lead our efforts on Venezuela.
Abrams is a former official in the George W. Bush regime. A staunch Ziopig is seen as a hawk on foreign policy, and his appointment just goes to show how much the United States is prepared to destabilize Venezuela.
Yeah, and not only Venezuela. You understand? The Caribbean. You understand? Iran. They call themselves the superpower of the earth. And that is true. Because the earth is given unto the hands of the wicked. Job 9:24. You understand? And these is the people that run in the world. You understand? And right now they're greedy. Because the dollar about to collapse. Other nations are showing that they are strong, like Kim Jong-un. They have weapons of mass destruction, ICBM missiles. You understand? All this is prophecy, because what is we see going on here is that they're trying to show that they still have power, but really and truly, all they really have no power. You understand? But when the Mosai Yahweh Basham Rashai come back here, then all of us see true power. You understand? Because it's only man only dealing with normal men, just like you and any other nation on the face of the earth. Alright? Moving on.
I left this building 30 years ago this week. Last time I worked here, so it's very nice to be back. This crisis in Venezuela is deep and difficult and dangerous, and I can't wait to get to work on it.
Now it's time for every other nation to pick a side. No more delays, no more games. Either you stand with the forces of freedom, or you're in league with Maduro and his mayhem.
Have a precept to run on that. Understand? Have a precept to run on that. Because they talk so smooth to make people believe that they are the good ones and Maduro is the bad one. That really and truly is America who fucking up Venezuela. You understand? Putting sanctions on America, putting sanctions on all these other countries. You understand? Because they believe that they are the superpower. You understand? I have a precept here to back up that. Right? Let's bear with me and I'm gonna find it quick. Right? It says Psalms. It's Psalms chapter 55. Start at verse 21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. You understand? War is in the devil's heart. You understand? So don't make people feel like if talk smooth words, deceive people, because they are the devils. They are the devil according to the scriptures. You understand? These Edomites, they are the devils. You understand? Which means Diablo, Latin, and it just means deceiver. You understand? Moving on, it says, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. You understand? And they would try to go and give aid to Venezuela and make the people feel right, you know. And the people would try to get them praise because they get Maduro out of office. But really and truly, it's best they keep Maduro there. Because if these devils take over, all hell is gonna break loose over there. You understand? They're gonna murder each and every one of them over there. You understand? For what? The oil. You understand?
Just a few hours ago, Mike Pompeo called on countries to pick a side on Venezuela, urging them to back opposition leader Juan Guaido, as if Juan is the only potential leader in Venezuela. It's looking quite obvious. Juan Guaido is a US puppet and has been trained for the job. Russia's UN ambassador, Vasily Nebenzia, is accusing the United States of attempting to engineer a coup d'etat in Venezuela.
Exactly. You understand? Is this what these devils doing? You understand? I'm trying to make it look like if, you know, it's Maduro. You understand? Because Maduro don't have how to put it, businesses going on with allies with Russia and Iran. You understand? And these devils don't like that. They greedy, they want that oil.
This instance, it's quite obvious that Russia's accusations are not baseless and carries weight. Russia right now is demanding to know whether the Trump regime is ready to use military force against President Nicolas Maduro.
Exactly. That's what they're about to do. That is their agenda. You understand? That is their agenda.
Recep Tayyip Erdogan has called Maduro his brother and has been quoted to say, "Stand strong, my brother." If you follow foreign policy, it's quite strange to see such a relationship between Turkey, a NATO ally, and Venezuela. Mr. Erdogan and his supporters have enthusiastically supported Mr. Maduro on social media of 137,000 tweets using the hashtag #WeAreMaduro. More than half were from Turkey. Economic and political ties between Turkey and Venezuela have grown stronger, with Turkey being shipped tons of Venezuelan gold for refinement and processing. Western carriers have almost stopped their flights into Venezuela. However, Turkish Airlines still operates several flights a week to Venezuela. Maduro seems to trust Turkey in relation to gold over other NATO allies such as the United Kingdom, where the Bank of England has stolen $1.2 billion worth of gold from Venezuela and will not give it back.
Right.
Venezuelan turmoil affects the globe. Notice Iran has reacted and showed support to President Maduro, but not Saudi Arabia. I'll tell you a story to explain why. On the 2nd of January 1977, the Shah of Iran was ruling, and he made a painful admission. His reign came to an end when America decided to make Iran broke by using Saudi Arabia to checkmate it with a single move. The Shah was ordering nuclear power plants and projecting influence throughout the Middle East, which threatened American interests. So the Saudis flooded the markets, ramping up the oil production from 8 million to 11.8 million barrels per day and slashing crude oil prices. Unable to compete, Iran was quickly driven from the market. The country's oil production plunged 38% in 1 month. Billions of dollars in anticipated oil revenues vanished. Shah Farari Shodeh, and so the Shah escaped. We go back to the year 2014. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia flooded the market with cheap oil. This was not a mere business decision, but a calculated move coordinated with the US and Israeli foreign policy goals. Despite not just losing money, but falling deep into debt, the Saudi monarchy continued to expand its oil apparatus. In 2014, we saw the price of oil down from $110 per barrel to $28 that year. The goal was to weaken the opponents of Wall Street, London, and Tel Aviv. Those opponents whose economies were centered around oil and natural gas.
Okay. So we opposed, just recently, the strongest sanctions in the history of our country, just about. Well, I guess North Korea is there too. But I gave some countries a break on the oil.
He have mentioned North Korea there too. You understand? He didn't even know North Korea. You understand?
I did it a little bit because they really asked for some help. But I really did it because I don't want to drive oil prices up to $100 a barrel or $150 a barrel, because I'm driving them down. If you look at oil prices, they've come down very substantially over the last couple of months. That's because of me.
Donald Trump, or more commonly known as...
Because that just to show how proud these Edomites is. But really and truly, they want to take control of the world reserve oil. They want to control the oil. Understand? They want to control the oil. So everybody had to come to them for oil. Understand? And this is the pride that Esau. Understand? They are the wicked. But hey, all the wicked have a reward for them. Understand? And I'm going to bring out some few precepts here. You know? Just for edification for your sake. Alright? This is Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 11. It says, woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for their reward is for their reward, for his hand shall be given him. You understand? And let me see where is that. Let me go to Psalms chapter 11 and verse 6. You understand? Let me see where is the reward. You understand? This is Psalms chapter 11 and verse 6. It says upon the wicked shall rain snares of fire and brimstone, and an horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. Understand? And that's a portion from the Mosiah Shai. Understand? Right? That will just be a portion. Understand? The fire and brimstone will be poured on the heads. Understand? But hey, this is not the time. This is not the time to be studying to go and mirth. Understand? Understand? To go and balance yourself, as we say it here in Trinidad. Understand? To have a pity party. Understand? War is about to break loose. Understand? Alright, this is I'll jump down to Psalms chapter 55. I'll go to 58. Psalms 58. And I will start at verse 3. Understand? Because all of these things that are coming up on this platform and talking, hey, it just lies. Even just to show, hey, how they demonize the Hebrew Israelites. Understand? It's just lies on top of lies. Understand? This is Psalms 58 and verse 3. It says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Understand? So if people really sit down and listen to these Edomites, they will believe everything that they are saying. But wise men, understand, the men of the Lord know exactly who these people are. The devil, understand? But they are born speaking lies. Understand? Verse 4 it says the poison is like a poison of a serpent. Understand? And the scripture even call them the crooked serpent. Understand? In Genesis. Right? They are like the deaf adder that stopped her. Understand? Because hey, these devils is about to take over the world. Right? The agenda, the new world order, martial law, fight the microchip. They want to be like in Mosai. Understand? They want to be like in Mosai. I will go back to Psalms chapter 10. Right? And I will start at verse 4. And this is just their agenda. You understand? This is what they do. You understand? So Psalms chapter 10 of verse 4, it says, the wicked therefore Salakia, the wicked though their pride is of his countenance. Understand? Like this raccoon head looking, red face Donald Trump, DJ Trump. Understand? The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after Yahweh, but is not, Yahweh is not, God is not in all his thoughts. You understand? The Most High is not in their thoughts. You understand? Everything they do is wicked. You understand? Verse 5, it says, his ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he profit at them. You understand? But they give sanctions on countries. They send the military into other people's countries to seek peace, but they know exactly where they're under. You understand? For the gold, for the resources. You understand? Verse 6 is it says he had said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversary. You understand? They believe that. Verse 7 it says his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. You understand? So we don't believe these devils. We know what they are about too, but we just giving warning to you people that hey, war is coming, World War III is coming. They're looking to put microchips on our skin, which is the mark of the beast, the Yakaragma. This is the Yakaragma according to the apostle of great news, so Apostle Taha. You understand? This is the year, and we believe that. So we've seen prophecy fulfilled. Understand? And fraud under his tongue, his mischief and vanity. Understand? And when they go into Venezuela and go into these villages, hey, here what is it gonna do to these people? Sit it in the looking places of the villages, in the secret places. Understand? Do he murder the innocent? Understand? That is exactly what it is they're gonna do. Murder the innocent. Understand? So, it's this way. Hey, slack about that. Hey, that is shatan. But anyway, right? It says, he murdered the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. You understand? And that agenda to wipe out the poor. You understand? These elites, that the agenda to wipe out the poor. You understand? He lied and wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lied in wait to catch the poor. You understand? He do catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. You understand? And this is a trap. This is a trap. Trying to make it look like if they so want to bring back Venezuela to the economy back to a certain level so the country can run well. Hey, that ain't gonna happen. These devils know what time and it is. They're coming to make war. You understand? Anything them touch or they do is bloodshed. You understand? Anything them do is bloodshed. They can't go into nowhere and make peace and come back out normal. Everything them do is a rob, rape, and murder. Just like how they build the kingdom. Understand? With all ancestors' blood. You understand? Nation of Israel. Understand? Alright? And with that, I just want to give all glory and all praises unto Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Mekakadash, who put us edifying, double honors to the apostles of great millstone that rule well. Citation going to the Akim in 4 corners of the earth, and no preaching and teaching is going to sincerity and in truth. Alright? Hold fast, alright? And keep the faith, alright? Shalom to the elect.